There was an announcement. Jesse Waters splashing onto our screens, his schoolboy eyes charming us while it ran over the words appearing on the teleprompter. His brain turned letters into syllables and spit them out the hole that is his mouth.
An explosive college admissions scandal has landed 2 Hollywood actresses in big trouble with the law.
It was big news, one that tied Hollywood elites with liberal universities. A story with such drama it had been alluded to previously on the show one of the alleged appeared on.
I can't believe it. Stanford is the only school I ever wanted to go to.
I'm sorry you didn't make it, Deej. You should have done what I did when I applied there. Include a crisp $20 bill with the application.
Intellectual circles debated whether this was life imitating art, whether there were more secrets to learn from Full House, all while fans,
Greg, you were a big fan.
such as Greg,
You're taking this especially hard.
were damaged
I am damaged
by the news.
by the news.
Next to a unicorn, a symbol of the fantasy world from which he draws his self-worth, Greg spoke at length, the contents of his speech colliding with the slow pace of his thoughts, until he was only making sounds, which lusted in the direction of coherence, but was left blue ball.
The rest of the panel sat motionless, for human emotion had been barren from these individuals for some time.
And several hours later, once Greg inevitably congratulated himself on not having kids
This is why I only have houseplants and not kids.
and abstaining from special deals at his usual rub and tug,
I don't need to grease a gardener's palm, to get him to trim my boxwoods.
Juan Williams began to lull the panel into the broad contextualizations about significance itself. Jesse Waters thought deeply to himself, in a chair surrounded by colored lights, cameras pointed, the audience staring. Questions on topics which should be kept in the dark. An awareness of something deep that has always been submerged his mind. Something about how they all, there, were walking photoshops. How he too was a fraud, seeking acceptance, wearing a mask of someone else. The revelation began to run deep, to the core of his being, until an outburst
Stupid kids are a problem.
snapped him out of the abyss. And Jesse Waters continued on.
You sure your mom didn't put your face on a speech team body to get you?
For by that time, there was no other choice.